Well, it was totally dominated by the defense, and I like what I saw in the defense. It just wasn't one particular guy. I think they played extremely well as a unit. You didn't see many guys busting, and that's what you want. Offensively, we were a little bit sloppy. We got to correct some of those mistakes, but you know, we got to get better in that area. You got to get some guys back on the field as well, and I think that'll solve some of our issues offensively.
Can you tell specifically offensively what was so sloppy?
Well, it was just inconsistency, you know, a drop ball here, a fumble here, you know, just too many turnovers, too many self-inflicted wounds, basically.
Would you say that was because of good defensive play or, like you said earlier, really sloppy offense?
Well, when you're running the football and you fumble, to me that has nothing to do with the defense. And I know I'm a former running backs coach, but that's ball security is critical no matter where you are. Quarterback, wide receiver, or running back. It doesn't matter. You know, when you got an opportunity to catch a ball, when it hits your hands, you should catch it. It has nothing to do with the defense. And you know, we're big on contested catches within our offense, and we expect guys to make those plays.
Is that disappointing at this point in I guess, fall camp that there is sloppy play like that?
Well, it's disappointing whether it's day 1 or day 10 or day 25. It doesn't matter. You know, you have to eliminate self-inflicted wounds, and that's kind of where we are. I mean, is there expectations in terms of excellence here that we strive to reach every single day, and that's where we are.
When you thought about camp before you started, and at this point, are you further along than you thought you would be behind or about where you should be?
I would not think that I would have this many guys out at this particular time. And I know we'll have them back, most of them by the end of the week, but this is the week that I pointed at to grow this team. And like I said, in terms of defense, I think we're right on schedule, if not ahead. Special team wise, I think we're headed in the exact right direction. It's just the offense got to play catch up right now. And you know, once we get some guys back, I think we'll make some tremendous strides.
I mean, how many more times do you think there's scrimmage before the game?
Probably 2 more. We got a big one coming up Saturday, and we'll scrimmage the following week.
What kind of challenges are you guys facing with a bunch of guys being out at this particular time?
Well, the challenge is to get them back, and they will be. We'll gain a guy. We'll gain a couple of guys tomorrow morning, and then a couple more tomorrow evening, and so I can see it coming together.
Are these guys offensive players, defensive players?
Offensive players.
Is this still heat? I know you said last week a lot of them were out because of the heat or something.
Yeah, and yeah.
Talk about the quarterbacks a little bit, how'd they fare today, and anybody step up in particular?
Not necessarily. I don't think at this point anyone has an edge. Like I said, we played sloppy on offense today, and they are just as guilty as anyone else.
Did you expect more separation at this point at that position?
Yeah, but what it's been the whole deal has been inconsistencies. One day, one guy would really look good, and the next day it's the next guy. So it's a battle going back and forth, but you like it to be one guy every single day, and that's what we're shooting for.
I know you said last week you were thinking that this week you were going to start being a little more specific, maybe not game plan, but after today's scrimmage, does that change now? Do you have to go back? Does it step backwards, or is it?
No, we have to keep working different situations, and we will. This is just Tuesday, so we still got 4 days left in my mind, and we got a lot to accomplish. But I think we can get it done. But from this week, it was basically is going to be all situational, and we'll still do those things that will allow us to grow as a team, and then challenge players to continue to work hard, which they are. I think that working hard is an issue right now. It's just a matter of being consistent.
I guess from a timetable standpoint, when would you like to name a starting quarterback?
I would name a starting quarterback by the Monday of game week.
How many times have you answered?
You'll know it ahead of time, but you just won't share it to them, right?
I would name a starting quarterback the Monday of game week. Mm-hmm.
Is there a method to that?
It's not. It's just right now, offensively, we're not in a position to name anything or do anything other than improve, and that's kind of where I want the focus to be. These guys understand the position they're in, and I think that it's important to them as well. They come out there, they work hard, but it's a little differently on offense because if one guy breaks down, then basically the play breaks down, and that can affect everybody, including the quarterbacks. But at the same time, the thing that they have improved on is being more vocal and having a presence out there, which I would have liked to see more of today. You know, and that's kind of what we got to have is some strong leadership on offense to kind of pull through this. And some of our leaders are out right now, but that will not be an excuse, you know, because if it happens in a game, we need these guys to step up. But I can say this: the one thing, good thing that is coming out of all this is that we're building great depth. And as you get into the season, and if you encounter an injury, you're not holding on to your pants because you know there's a guy that's done it, and you feel comfortable with him knowing what's going on out there on the field.